Chop up the garlic. That smells good. Alright, let's stir the meat a little bit. Smelling good, even through my mask. Alright, let's add in that garlic. Add some sauce. Add in some basil. No more. Looks good. Let's add some cheese into the bowl. We can put that in. Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh, hey Al, do I smell something cooking? That smells so good. Oh, cheese, can I sneak some?
No, wait, get over here.
Oh, Al, oh, this looks so good. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Al, can I have some?
Wait. No, you may not have any food right now. And first of all, Pastor Steve, you need to get back here if you're going to be helping in the kitchen. You need proper protocol. You need to have a mask. You need to have gloves on. Come on. We are not barbarians. We are not Philistines. We're cooking food here. Come on. You know how to properly cook food. Get some gloves on. Wash your hands. Put a mask on. Come on there, Pastor Steve. And no, don't you try and sneak a bite of that tomato sauce. Don't you sneak any of my cheese here.
Okay, I'll find it. You're right. Your kitchen. I'll get my mask on. Okay.
Here are your gloves.
Okay. I'll get my gloves on too. Okay. See? Now. All right. I've got gloves on, like this, ready for helping in the kitchen. Got my mask on, so I'm not gonna cough all over the food. Okay. Now can I please sneak some cheese?
No, you may not sneak cheese even now, Pastor Steve. Look, I'm glad you're willing to comply with the basic sanitary procedures we're doing for cooking here in the kitchen. But did you ever stop to think maybe I need this cheese for making this lasagna? Maybe it's not just for your belly because it's snack time for you. No, we're not eating right now. I'm not eating either, I promise you. As good as all that sauce and sausage smells, and good as that cheese looks, I'm not sneaking any right now. I am not eating right now. I gotta focus on what we're doing. Now, I invite you, if you want to be a part of what I'm doing, you can come along, you can be part of it. I promise it'll be worth it, but I need you to listen and to trust me. No sneaking cheese, no tasting the sauce right now, okay? This is focus time on making our lasagna. You want to help?
Okay, Al, okay, I want to help. I want to be a part of the project. I will live by your rules. No sneaking, no taking extra bites of cheese. It really looks good, but not yet. Okay, I want to help. What can I do?
Okay, if you're ready, we're gonna put all the pieces together. We got the noodles and the sauce and the cheese mixture. If you want to help, we can assemble a lasagna. All right? Sounds good. Okay, I can add a little bit of cheese here. Sure thing. Ooh, how's that look? Oh, pretty good. Can I just take just a little? No, I said no. Look, Pastor Steve, I love you and Christian love and everything, but don't you sneak that cheese. Okay. You're right. Sorry, forgot.
Al, it looks so good. I mean, like, thank you for letting me be a part of this. This looks like it's going to be a fantastic lasagna. I just have to ask, why didn't you let me snack any? The cheese looks so delicious.
Well, Pastor Steve, you know, I think maybe we need to go on a drive together. How about this? I'll go grab the car keys. You drive, but you carry the lasagna. We need to go somewhere. All right?
Okay, I guess so. Let's go. Okay, get myself all buckled. Guess I can take off my mask. Okay, Al. I'm gonna trust you here that you're gonna take me where we're supposed to go. You want to tell me where we're supposed to be going from here?
Oh, just keep driving, Pastor Steve.
Just keep going straight, huh? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Make a turn up here, up on the left, all right? Watch your stop signs.
I'm stopping. I know, I'm paying attention, Al.
Yep, you just keep on going.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, I made the turn. Now, are you gonna tell me, Al, what are we doing? Where are we going?
Well, sure, all right. While you're driving, let's talk a little bit. You know there was a reason why I didn't want you stealing any of that cheese, and why I didn't want you sneaking any of that tomato sauce.
I mean, usually you tell the driver where they're supposed to go, and I don't understand why we're taking lasagna out for a drive.
You know we're not just taking the lasagna for a drive, right? You know that we are we're taking it somewhere, right?
It was hard enough not eating any of that cheese. It looked so good, and that sauce and this meat, it just smelled so good. And if we're just gonna, if we're gonna get to eat it later on, then why are we going for a drive? Make the car smell so good. What is going on, Al?
Well, all right. Hang on a second. I'll just tell you, we're taking the lasagna today. We're gonna bring this food to help a family that doesn't have any place to live. We're helping bring a meal to a family that needs one today. And the reason I didn't want you eating any of that cheese is that this isn't for us. This is for them, and this is a gift. We're helping our neighbors out, and so the food isn't for you. It's not that cheese is bad. It's not that eating cheese is wicked or anything like that. It's that this isn't for us. This is we're part of something bigger right now. You know what? It has an awful lot to do with Jesus there, Pastor Steve.
Bible story. Okay, I know my Bible. I know there's not a single story in the Bible where there is a lasagna. Jesus doesn't have any lasagnas. Moses doesn't have any lasagnas. So you were going to have to tell me why I was not allowed to eat that cheese.
You see, yeah, I know. There's no story in the Bible that has lasagna in it. I know. But you see, here's the thing there, Pastor Steve. When Jesus first started his ministry, he went out into the wilderness. He went out by himself for 40 days. And the Bible tells us in that time he fasted. He didn't eat much during that time. He didn't even eat at all during those days. And while he was waiting there, it's not that food was bad, but that helped him to focus on what's God's will for him. When he was saying no to food and saying no to the devil who was tempting him and testing him out in the wilderness, it was so he could say yes to something better. So he could say yes to God's will, to God's way, to being about God's mission in the world.
Are you saying that that eating cheese was wrong, is sinful, that I wasn't allowed to eat it? Is there something bad about eating cheese? Is there something bad about sneaking a little bit of sauce?
It's not that cheese is bad. Cheese is delicious. It's not that eating that tomato sauce is wrong or sinful, but it's not for us. That was for us to give to somebody else who really needed it, and it was the time for us to not eat so that we could be focused on doing the work God wants us to do to help take care of our neighbors. So, you know, all that time we spent in the kitchen, that was time we were trying to focus on how can we help a neighbor? How can we help somebody else who maybe needs a meal? And now there's going to be times you and me, we can have dinner too, that's fine. But right now, our work is to help somebody else. Jesus goes out into the wilderness, and when he's there, he didn't eat so that he could instead be focused on what God's will for him to do was. And once he got that clarity, he'd go back and do the work God called him to do. That's what we're about too.
Okay, I think I get it, Al. So it's not that eating cheese was bad or wrong. It's not like it's sinful or bad to eat cheese, but we were saving it. We weren't going to eat it ourselves so that we could save it for somebody else, so that some family that doesn't have a house, some homeless family that was maybe needing dinner, they could have what we provided for them. Okay, I get that. Now it makes sense.
This whole season that the church calls Lent, this is a whole season for us to get focused again on what the good news of Jesus is, and to cut away all the other stuff that gets in the way. Sometimes that means we cut stuff out of our lives. I'm trying to watch less television these days, and other people decide they want to eat less, snacks or candy, not because those are bad things, but because it helps us to focus on what's really important and on who's really important.
Al, I get it. I get what you're saying. So it's not that eating cheese, even yummy, delicious mozzarella cheese, it's not that it's bad. It's not that eating a little bit of sauce is bad or God is mad, but we were saying no to having it now. We were saying no so that we could give it in the lasagna so that somebody else who wouldn't have had dinner otherwise could have something to eat. It was saying no to me snacking right now, because I don't really need more snacks, so that we could give the food to somebody who really needs it, so we could help somebody else. And yeah, I get it. If I have to pick, I would rather use my time and energy to help somebody else, to show God's love to somebody else. Then I don't really need more snacks. Now I get what you're saying. And when Jesus went into the wilderness and through all that time had to say no to the things that the devil offered him, and even said no to food in all that time. It's not that food was bad, but that Jesus wanted to say no to those things so he could say yes to doing God's work, to helping and saving and loving and sharing God's love with people. So I get it. Sometimes you say no to things, not because they're bad by themselves, but you need to say no, and that allows you to say a better yes to something more important. I get it, Al. Thanks.
So, maybe our whole little exercise of making lasagna is a good way for us to remember. Sometimes we say no to something that's good, like yummy, yummy cheese, so that we could do something even more important, that's more beautiful, like getting to help out a neighbor and share God's love with them.
Is this where you want us to go?
Yeah, Pastor Steve, yeah, this is it. Make the left turn right here.
Okay. Now I understand. We're going to use what we had to help somebody else be able to have dinner who didn't have a home, didn't have a place they could stay, and we can help out. Yeah, I'd rather use our time, and yeah, I guess I'd rather give up that little bit of cheese so we can help somebody else out. I get it, Al. Thanks.
So, tell you what, now that we got here, now that we have had our little conversation here in the car, what if we actually get out and, deliver the lasagna to the people who are waiting for it for their dinner? Sound good to you? All right, let's go.